Welcome to the Interactive Body Balance Radio Show for health and fitness tips.
Alright, little Christmas edition, Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Dacey, and thank you guys so much for joining our show today from all over this world on Christmas Eve 2021. And I wasn't going to do a show because we are, as you know, can you imagine, family, Christmas, business, clients, just even fun. It's crazy busy, but, as you know, when I get a lot of texts or emails or phone calls, and what's going on with this C-19 and the spike of cases throughout the world, and especially, obviously, we live in Ontario, just outside of Toronto, and I think the case count today was almost 10,000 new cases, right, of C-19. So it means a lot of people are infected, and a lot of people are looking for support. A lot of people are looking for help. A lot of people are looking for guidance on how to treat it and how to support their immune system, support their body. And folks, this is both, people that are vaxxed and people that are not, right? So not vaccinated and vaccinated. I don't discriminate. I don't decipher. It doesn't matter. Differentiate. It's either or, right? It's just how do they, heal and get better, and how do they feel better? Don't misconstrue this for medical advice. Always consult your physician. This is just what I would do, tips I would employ, things I would do to feel better in my family. You always seek the advice of your GP or your MD first before you do anything. This is just an augmentation of what you could do. As you guys know me, for many years into this, I am a very proactive guy. I've been taking care of my own health personally for over 25 years. I spend tens of thousands of dollars a year on lab testing on myself and good food and natural supplements. It's just who I am, and this is what I do. So I try to get ahead of the curve. I try to do the right things first. I try to employ that on my patients and clients just to lead a healthy lifestyle, lead a fun, fulfilled, abundant, joyful, loving life. But I understand you could do all that and still catch an infection, and you want to get better. So with that out of the way, many questions, as I said about a minute ago. I would say 10 times a day, 10 emails a day on this topic. So lots of ways to support it, folks. What I see is some people having, they need to support their energy levels. They need to support their cells. They need to support their immune system. They also have symptomatic stuff like loss of smell or taste. They need to support that. Brain issues. A lot of people are having headaches and issues with their brain. So there's ways to support that as well too. So if we're just talking about, immune support and ways to do that, and antivirals, natural, again, this is just my natural protocol. You're looking at the basics. These are the fundamentals, the zincs, the vitamin C, the quercetin, good quality probiotics. These all support the immune system and are good antivirals. They're very good. Elderberry, echinacea, super helpful. And again, I talked about probiotics a couple of weeks ago, but Bifidobacteria or Bifidobacterium, it is proven it's a great strain of probiotics to help fight, C-19. It's been proven, the data's on Bifidobacterium. It's one of the best strains to do it. It results in greater outcomes, and there you go, right? As well, one of the best things, D3, K2. Vitamin D is shown to be very, very helpful. People with low levels of vitamin D either catch C-19 or have a more severe case of it, as opposed to those who have very high vitamin D levels. I know we're in the northern hemisphere right now, but I would get the D3 and K2 and take a lot of that. I've been taking that for years. I have a sublingual one from Quicksilver. I squirt it every day, 2 times a day under my tongue, as does my wife and clients. I love it. Again, it's just what we do. Highly recommend it, the D3 and K2. As I said, I got sublingual vitamin C, NAD I have, and then we'll get to the next one as well too. So, cells. Protecting the cells. You always want to protect your cells, have good antioxidant properties. Glutathione. Glutathione is great. I take it sublingual, as I said. NAC, not NAD. NAC is good. Resveratrol, as we mentioned, all good. But glutathione, NAC, very, very helpful to support antioxidants and having a good, clean body. Love the glutathione. My wife takes it too, as we mentioned. Very helpful. Energy levels, trust me, they're going to wane. People have it there. B12, it's a natural. B vitamins are good. I don't like just saying B12, you're low in B12 and take this. No, B vitamins are good. Supports energy, supports the nervous system, supports the myelin sheaths of, it's how you protect your nerves. So it's very good. Where else do you want to go with this? Well, the brain. So in talking to patients with C19 recently, and one of they get better, pretty good at a good speed, but then he's going to have lingering headaches or brain fog. Again, always consult your doctor. Please don't misconstrue this for advice. There's some things you can take. There's medications that many of my doctor friends recommend. I'm not going to do that here. You can email us and maybe I can provide guidance. But, even the basics like 5-HTP, tyrosine, GABA, they all support neurotransmitters and brain health from a natural perspective. So 5-HTP would be good to help. Very similar to serotonin, right? You want to keep those levels well. But again, patients are suffering from brain issues, the brain fog, headaches, migraines. You probably want to do some of that. I know there's a lot here, folks. I didn't say, we need to take all of these, right? And you need to do all these. I'm just giving you a rundown of things that work. Lots of good supplements that work. And it's up to you if you want to pick and choose which ones. I always say that, right? Because it's up to you guys, right? Like that's what you want to do. Yeah, so another thing, right? Smell and taste. Peppermint oil, rosemary oil, good to, put under the nostrils, get that fired back up again. Peppermint oil's always been good. I've talked about it for a long time. If you want to just do that, rub a little bit underneath your nose so, you can actually, get it through there. Everybody knows C19 and the pathogens come through the nose, right, in the mouth, obviously. But that's a lot of good stuff there. Many people do a lot of rinses with different things. So they'll rinse with Providone and iodine. There's so many ways to do that. But, you got to wash that. You got to protect that. You got to have strong, protection in those areas. So, but for smell, like I said, and taste, rosemary, peppermint oil has been helpful for people. And again, this is what works for them. So you can see there's a lot of stuff. There are medications. That's not my area of expertise. I do know what works because I've seen it work with patients. And my peers have told me that it works. I've seen the data on it. Again, it's not my area of expertise, so I'm not even going to comment on it, but I do know of medications that work very well in helping you rebound. If you want, you can email the office and I can provide guidance just as a friend, just as what I see, just as whatever. But always consult your doctor. I don't want to say that too much on this call, but it's true. These are just my tips to help people out that I see that work, right? So there's all that good stuff. Now, where do I want to go next with this? So we've covered some of the antivirals, antiseptic stuff like we talked about with some of the sprays. They're good as well. We talked about the vitamin D, right? The K2, D3, K2, supporting the immune system. There's other nutritional therapies people know, anti-inflammatories, but I've talked about them so much in the turmeric and curcumin. That's what I want to talk about it today. We covered the other therapies as well, but also measuring. You guys know I have a pulse oximeter, so I measure my lung capacity. I measure it all the time. I check temperature. These are basic things. I've talked about them on previous shows, but they're all relevant, right? They're all good. I just checked my was a 98, right? Blood oxygen saturation levels, oxygen, it's super important, right? I've seen people before they go to the hospital where they're down in the 80s, right? And that's not good at all. 95 to 100, right? With the pulse oximeter, you can measure it and you can get those anywhere. So I think those are really helpful. What else do I want to talk about? So those are some of the things we do. There's many more. Like I said, we went through the natural stuff. We went through, if you want to talk about it. There's more in-depth therapy. So a lot of my U.S. counterparts, they talk about things that they've done. This is not for me. I recommend it if they have access, like, ozone therapy, peptides, exosomes, plasmapheresis. There's different options depending on where you live, but they work. And again, not my area of expertise. I know people have done them and done them well. I bring them up because if I've had peers have success, I want to share that with you guys, right? So that is a lot in 10 minutes, but I know it's such a huge topic, and I know that I'm spending a lot of time responding to people on it, on ways they can help themselves, so I wanted to do a show. I hope this helps you guys. I hope this gives you some tips on what you would do. Email us if you have any questions, info@MikeDasiak.com or, interactivebodybalance.com, MikeDasiak.com. Been doing this for a long time to help people. And I hope you guys understand it, that we do this because we care and we help and we want to help people at this kind of level. And I know it's probably the biggest event that's gone on, biggest issue in my lifetime, right? So, over 40 plus years, this is the biggest. So I know people are suffering, the case counts show, the emails show, and this is our way of hopefully giving you guys some hope and some life and some energy. I know we're going to enjoy Christmas Eve dinner. Our family's healthy. No issues. We haven't had a sniffle in 2.5 years, thank God. I say that because I think we're blessed that way. And I want to help people that are, because I don't, we can be happy and I'm happy that we're happy, but I want everybody else to be happy. If you guys know me who listen to this, and I have many hundreds of clients that know my heart is to help other people too, right? I want you all to ride the good wave, and I want you all to be happy, and I want everyone to be joyous and together. And that's what we do. I won't even talk about the books. It's on the site. If you want to look at them, it's great. I already said the website for more free information. We're inundated with calls for all the way until the end of January. So we'll be helping people then and there and running tests. But I think you guys get the passion and what we can help you with, and that you can really get yourself better, and you can really turn this thing around, and you can really do lots of good things to get well. I will say this in closing before I give you my 4 tips I tell my clients every day, my kids every day. All right. Nothing in this world is more important than your health. Nothing. Because if you're not healthy, you can't support other people. If you're not feeling good, you can't help your kids, your spouse, your neighbors, your family. You can't do anything. So I encourage people to really take this time to focus on getting themselves healthy. To really take this time to look at their training program, their nutrition program, their lifestyle, their relationships, their friends, their supplements, their medication, stress reduction techniques. I really, really want you guys to get healthy and better. You deserve it. And I don't want you to waste life just going through the motions and not being at an optimal level. When I coach people, and I was talking to many this morning on text message, right, even on Christmas Eve, I work with people who are really down and out, who have cancer, Lyme disease, chronic disease, many COVID patients. And I have people that just have some gut issues, right? I got some people that just want to lose weight. I got some people that just want more energy. I got some people that are professional athletes who just want to be even better. Executives that are at the top of their game, they want to be better at speaking. They want more energy when they talk to their team. They want to become the best version of themselves. Every walk of life, and it comes down to health. Now, what do I tell my kids every day? Kids got to work hard. No substitute for hard work. Kids even said to me today, Daddy, you're working on Christmas Eve. I got to attend to some clients. I'm with them. I'm going to go play mini sticks with them right now. I'm going to go out, wrap more gifts. We already went shopping. We're up and early at 7. People who know, I've already picked my kids up at some places. We're up early. Got to work hard, kids. The world doesn't wait for lazy people. It just doesn't. Number 2, you got to add value. You got to add value to this world. I think this is the value I add in technology and health, and I think you all have great value to add to this world. Please share it with the world. Guitar playing, I don't care what you're good at. Teaching, stay-at-home mom, doctor, lawyer, add your value to the world. Number 3, help other people. Go to your way to pull chairs, open doors, give up your time, donate to charity when you can, right? Please do that. Volunteer. Just do all that stuff. Number 4, smile and have some fun. I'm going to take the next 10 days. I'm not taking on any medical patients in the next 10 days. I'm not doing anything. If you absolutely need me, you can, because I care, but I'm not doing any consults, not doing any corporate work, any of that stuff, because I want to have some fun. I want to smile, right? I want to do more of that. And I hope 2022 brings that for everybody. All right, team. This is a deep show on Christmas Eve. You might be wrapping gifts tonight. Listen to the show. Use the stuff if you can. Help other people if you can. Share it with other people if you can. Because I know I'll be doing that. I said I was wrapping gifts last night, and I was listening to podcasts. I just love them, listening to people and learning, right? In my area of gifting. So I hope you guys are doing that. Merry Christmas. All the best. Happy holidays. Whatever you're celebrating, we care. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye for now.